is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
Oh, boy.
8:10 in the morning here on this 28th day of August in the year 2018. Anno Domini, this is the Den Ken's Den.
The views expressed by Ken during his rant are those solely of his own, not those of WSKB, Westfield State University, the Radio Club, our underwriters, or those sane people that are walking through the door. And now...
You know what, Pete?
What's going on, Ken?
When we wrapped up at the end of the Food Fest this weekend,
Yes.
I took a breath of relief.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. The end of remote season.
Yeah.
And you cut me off there.
Sorry.
So I will say that I thought it was the end of remote season.
Okay.
You see, if Jay is listening, this is why we wear headphones. We know whether Pete's doing his job. But then I started to go over other commitments.
Yes.
Yeah, we are not in the clear.
No.
We still have things coming up. And some of the stuff is not related to remotes.
Yes.
But for now, we get a reprieve of a few weeks. Speaking of a few weeks, my buddy Bob is going under the knife. And I won't have anyone to talk to about Big Brother for 2 weeks.
He could do a phoner.
Good point.
So,
Ooh.
instead of rambling on about how hot it is or how some clerk somewhere pissed me off, I'm going to get right into Big Brother before we start making the list.
Oh my God! I hope I'll be gonna
Really?
Yeah, willy with my new eyes. It's gonna give me a whole new slant on this terrible television show that I'm addicted to. It's not terrible, yeah. Right? Huh?
Oh my
You think-
God, who the hell cares?
Oh, there are certain listeners out there that look forward to our chat about Big Brother. All right.
There are a few. Matter of fact, I've had messages come into Facebook. Oh my God! Did you believe this happened on on Big Brother? Do you believe that happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually picked up listeners because of the Big Brother thing, and I've probably also lost listeners.
Oh my
So
God!
I think that keeps me at about 19 or 20. But but you know the thing at this point now, it's just hilarious. You know, the conversation. I mean, you know, you tune in and you're like, geez, I can't believe they are able to do that every week. And what they're
It's a
able
lot of work. So it's edited. It's a lot of work.
and what they do every week too, on Big Brother, sometimes gets a little monotonous. But you know, we're getting to the point now where things are going to change up. And you know what? I told you this was going to happen.
Yes.
Fake teacher and farm girl are on the block.
Oh my gosh! And they're you know, this is the thing. Here's something that you should know, Kathy.
Okay.
If you're ever in a house having to live with strangers for 3 months, okay, don't start a romance. A showmance, as we call it in Big
showmance.
Brother.
We
It's,
do, we
it's
do.
called a
Show-
showmance.
Even a bromance. A bromance is bad
Don't
too.
be so connected to another person, okay, that when folks are trying to decide whether you're going to stay or go, that they look at you as a total couple.
Well, and they use that as a tool.
that-
It's a twofer.
Absolutely. And so you either have to keep it really quiet, or if you are a couple, you have to sort of be your separate selves and not just be known
You still have
as.
to play the game.
Oh, yes. Exactly. Am I right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And,
Yeah.
and you know, because of that, I have to turn around and say, you know, farm girl is almost as dumb as Fessy.
Oh, they're neither one of them are
you know,
dumb.
When Tiara won HOH for a second time, she basically told both of them that when she nominated them.
Yeah. I know that.
And you know what? Even Zingbot thought that Fessy is a moron.
Oh.
You remember
I really, hey.
You know, you remember Zingbot came on.
Of course.
last week.
Zingbot is the robot that comes on the show every year that we all look forward to coming, who insults everyone. And
Okay.
And he
I know
called
that.
Fessy or fake teacher a moron.
Human
and he really is. If you watch him play, he's a moron.
Yeah.
He just
You have to have one in every crowd.
he's stupid. And you know, speaking of Zingbot, oh my God, Bob.
Big brother
When is
chat.
Oh my God.
When is
Dan.
it? Yeah, when is
Did
it?
Zingbot
Get ready.
Did Zingbot
Buckle up.
rip Hillbilly Girl a new one? Oh, he beat up on her big. He was edited. He was beeped out on national TV.
He was. The robot was beeped out.
Yeah. You don't remember that?
Yeah,
You know,
wait, I didn't
Zingbot
realize-
went, oh, Sam,
Oh, yes.
you are crazy.
Missed that
So
one.
they couldn't make it through the scripted portion of the show without swearing.
No.
They scripted it.
And actually, you know, Hillbilly Girl is not just crazy. She is crazy.
Oh. She's the cleaner.
she's bad.
She cleans the house.
She's bad.
Every house needs it. If you ever want to move in with a group of people, Kathy, you gotta decide who's going to be the cleaner. Now, I look at you as I probably select you as the cleaner. Yeah. All right, then I'm not
No.
selecting you. Basha,
I think it's
maybe,
Basha because
yeah.
she's meticulous.
Yeah.
But
I'll take that honor.
Yeah. Everybody
picked me.
needs. You know,
Yeah,
no.
Dan,
you know,
it's
she-
No,
you.
Dan,
It's you,
yeah,
Dan.
no.
she really is iguana. Crazy.
Oh my gosh!
And you know, I
love her.
like her too. I really do.
Yeah. She's the only smoker left in the house, so that's the only thing that she doesn't have going for her, as far as I can see.
Yeah.
You know?
So this week, either fake teacher or farm girl will be going home.
Yes.
There's no way around it. I told you this was going to happen, and now.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be gone for 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Just as
Where you going?
Just as level.
I'm having my eyes done next week.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, congratulations. This is a medical procedure. It's not. It's elective surgery that just happens to be considered. We consider it
vein plastic surgery.
vein
Good luck,
plastic
maybe?
surgery.
Maybe
Huh.
good luck.
Maybe it's going to be good
good
luck.
luck.
I don't know. I'm feeling a little Barry Manilow this morning, and if I look like Barry Manilow next week, oh God help me. At any rate,
So
enough
now
of this.
you're going to be gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm gone.
All right,
What are we going
guess
to do?
what? Just as level 6 people are going to have to start to turn on each other.
Yeah.
All right, and that is when things are going to start to get interesting.
Yeah. Maybe I can call in the week after next or something just to check
All
in.
right,
or
because
something.
we
Or
know-
Kathy, you could watch the next 2 weeks and
I like
I
Kathy.
have rehearsal. I have rehearsal now. Thursdays? No, I'm not home.
So either Bessie
yes.
Dan.
or Haley are going to go home.
Busy.
Yes.
Which means the following week, whoever doesn't go home this week, they're going to backdoor.
Oh,
All
that's right.
So there's one more week
Yes.
to eliminate all non-level 6 participants.
Except, guess what's happening this week? You won't.
What, Bob?
Wow, they are going to. The 4 people who have been eliminated are going to compete against one another, and with the one that's,
Whoever goes out
and
on Thursday.
So for the 4 people we've eliminated may be coming back. One of them. So we'll know that. That's going to be a great show. I
Yeah,
can't
and
wait.
you know what? We're not going to be able to talk about it next week because you suck.
Why don't why don't we have him call in? We have a thing called the telephone. It works really well.
I might
Is
call
this new?
in just
Is
for
this
you,
new?
Kenny. Yeah, I might call in just for you.
Lord.
Black eye.
Are you going to be able to
black
read
eye-
your email if I send you an email?
Black eyes. Yeah, I'll find somebody to read it.
You can tell Basha hasn't been here for this discussion because
Yeah,
she's
no,
doing her
yeah.
best
I'm
to look
trying. I'm
interested.
trying to catch it. I'm like,
Don't try, Bob.
Yeah,
don't try.
don't
Let it
even-
go.
This is what I do. If you put on your headphones, you'll be able to hear it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
we gotta get her a pair of headphones.
Oh, we got to get a pair of headphones.
Take these.
Yes.
These are over
Yeah,
there.
Slide those
there,
down.
there we
All
go. All righty.
Fantastic. Oh,
And then you're going to hear. All right. So we love
you
Oh
go.
my God, who the hell cares?
Exactly.
Who the hell cares?
Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah, that too.
All right, 8:20 and a half. We have a full house today. When we get back, we will be playing Making a List.
Ooh.
I got the news that the war had begun. Straight for the army hall that I run. All of the people in my hometown was a running up and a running down, singing, so long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. There's a mighty big war that's got to be won. We'll get back together again. The crowd was packed by the railroad track. People was a-yelling and a-patting my back. While the engineer rung his bell, I hugged all the mothers and kissed all the gals, singing, so long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. There's a mighty big war that's got to be won. We'll get back together again. I got to the camp and I learned how to fight. Fascists in daytime, mosquitoes at night. Got my orders to cross the blue sea, so I waved goodbye to the gals I could see, singing, so long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. There's a mighty big war that's got to be won. We'll get back together again. I landed somewheres on a fighting shore with 10 million soldiers and 10 million more. While we was chasing that super race, we sung this song in the chase. It was so long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. There's a mighty big war that's got to be won. We'll get back together again. So it won't be long till the fascists are gone. All of their likes are finished and done. We'll throw the dirt into their face and we'll walk away from that lonesome grave singing, so long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. There's a mighty big war that's got to be won. We'll get back together again.
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield. Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Comcast and Xfinity.com, offering Xfinity TV, Internet, home phone, and home security services. Information on all that Xfinity has to offer in the Westfield area is available online at Xfinity.com.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646.
Thursday morning from 6 till 8, it's Patrick Berry, owner of the Westfield News Group.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
8:24 and 3/4 here on this 28th day of August in year 2018. Anno Domini, this is the Den, Ken's Den. Ken Stumsky behind the microphone, in front of the Radio Millennium Board, getting to the keys, Chairman Meow. My side chick is in his house. Kathy Palmer.
There you go.
And also joining us, we have Bob Plass, Basha Bell, and Dan Paquette. And we are all in here to play Making the List. Bob, how does Making the List work?
Oh, I love making the list.
It's something that you kind of had a part in creating.
Well, you know what I did?
You and Jim Keedy.
Yeah. I wanted to know whether there was any program in the world that had to do with music other than, because I remember Name That Tune and what was the other? Dick Clark's bandstand.
American Bandstand.
Bandstand thing.
Yes.
So I went to England and they had all these programs, and so I invented this program.
And then you came up with this program. How does it work?
How does it work?
Quickly, Bob.
All right. So we all...
Oxymoron.
There is a theme to the program. What's today's theme? Road trip songs.
Road trip songs.
Yes, that we love. And so we all come in with a song. We defend that song, and then we all vote on that song. We give each other... you defend the song by telling something about that song.
Yeah.
Why you picked it, etc., etc. And then we all vote. We give it between 1 and 5.
1 and 10.
1 and 10.
No. You can just get. We're just going to give you up to 5.
We'll give you 5.
10
That's a 5.
10 is the highest, and 1 is the lowest. And
We've actually had a 0.
and the one who gets the winning score at the end gets to choose the theme for the next program.
I still got to buy a championship belt that we can pass around.
that would be-
I got to buy one of those. I found a good price on one of them. I'm going to buy one.
A championship belt. Do you wear it around your waist?
Oh, yeah, throw it over your shoulder.
Oh, you
Yeah, like
Wear it around your waist. Who are you, Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. At any rate.
8:27. I think if we roll our
break
right now and then go into a song, we'll be in a good place. So the next song you'll be hearing is contestant number 1.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Westfield Bank. For more than 160 years, Westfield Bank has been an important community presence and commercial leader in the Pioneer Valley, with convenient full banking services in Westfield, West Springfield, East Longmeadow, Agawam, Feeding Hills, Springfield, Southwick, as well as Enfield and Granby, Connecticut. Visit us on the web at westfieldbank.org. We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646.
He rules the roost on Thursday from 6 till 10. It's Patrick Berry.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of the guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning. Heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of the guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
8:31 and a half. I have a feeling I know whose song this was, so go ahead.
Damn Skippy. That's the best. That is the best road trip song of all time.
Depending on where you're traveling.
It's great for a long road trip. If you're driving to Florida or out to the Midwest, you hear that song come on, your foot goes down a little bit farther on the pedal, and time goes by a lot faster. Your brain, your
That's
left foot
if
is
you're
tapping.
if you're alone, Peter.
No. No
because
way.
because if I'm in the car, I'm then
Bob
going,
here.
stop racing. Oh my God, this is when I'm going to have you and I are going to have the biggest argument in the car we've ever had. Like because you're racing.
Are you listening to Rachmaninoff in the car? or something, Bob?
I might
Claire
be.
DeLune.
I might be. But
Bob, you sound like when I drive with my grandmother and she'd be in the passenger seat hitting the passenger side brake that's not there. You know,
That's
like,
exactly
trying to
right.
let you know.
Hey,
You hit 25. Slow it down.
You see, Basha, Bob wasn't here the last time you played. Now and then he can play a little dirty, and
He's setting me up for a tank job because he hates me.
So Pete, go ahead and finish your.
So the essence of a good road trip song is a song that gets you there faster. It makes time go away, and that's the perfect song for that.
Okay.
I give myself a 10.
What?
Well, that's just right.
Wait a minute, but
how dare
when
you?
did that song come out, and who sang it?
Steppenwolf in the
68?
68, 70, yeah, somewhere around there. But it's always been a song in my life, and it's always a great song. When it comes out on the road, it's awesome.
All right. Well,
It is a
since
great
I'm
song.
talking here, I'll give you the
68.
first. 68. To me, that song is much more connected to a motorcycle than it is to
Oh, well,
a
you could take
car.
a road trip on a motorcycle.
Yeah, but when
would
we all
second that.
but when we all saw the thing, we did not think of a motor. That you didn't picture yourself on a motorcycle, Dan.
I
did you?
picture, well, I'll get to what I pictured, but I just figured hitting the open road. However you do so.
I
an
pictured
RV,
Al Bundy
and
on a motorcycle.
I was picturing this. Okay, so maybe I got the wrong impression of what I was
I think
picturing.
you do too, Bob.
I was picturing
Not the first
we're
time.
all in the car, the whole family's there.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Well.
turn on the stereo and or the car radio, and we're all kind of like singing along. We're going at
like the
we're
opening
happy,
to that 70s show.
We're happy to be together. We are having a great time on our trip. It's not a case about getting there. It's not a case about I'm alone. Let's speed and make my wife go crazy.
So Bob's selection is Kumbaya.
Yeah, there is something about something that gets everybody singing, and I don't think "Born to Be." And then there's a part
Just
that
a
is
great driving beat,
Yeah, I
Bob.
know, but you know what, Peter? There's the part that I get kind of like born to the big slowdown.
Oh, here he goes
When you
again.
the big slowdown.
What do you-
You know, in the middle of it, what happens when do you put the brake on at that point, and then everybody
when
in
the
the
cops
car
pull you
gets
over, so you slow down.
yeah. Got the cops pulling you over.
slow down for
Born
your
to be
grandmother.
well. Yeah.
Bob, your score.
Let's move it, Bob.
Did you have the timer going?
6.
6.
No, 7. I'll give it a 7. I'll
He's
give it a
taking me
7.
so he can get a good score. I'll pay it in kind. Don't worry about it.
6 or 7.
We'll get
7.
him.
Basha?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it an 8 just because you said the motorcycle comment.
Oh, am I right
Bonus
there though?
motorcycle point.
I'm good with that.
That was short and sweet.
Yeah.
You got right to it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going next. I'm going for a 9. I love that song.
Isn't it great?
Oh,
It is.
Kathy.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
That's a cruising song, not a road trip song.
They're one in the same category.
No. They aren't.
Yeah, they are.
No one in
No,
the
they-
no one in the car is going to sing.
A road trip is going a long distance and stopping at places on the way, and cruising is getting on the highway and hammering it. And that song you use when you get on the highway and hammer it. So it's a cruising song, not a road trip song.
Obviously, you've been on a road trip with me, so you know that's.
And we never played that song when we went on that road trip.
Never came up on the
And you know what?
Ken.
Because you just mentioned that and you reminded me of
Basha,
that.
they're painful, aren't they?
No.
I'm going down a point now.
Oh.
I never win. I win once in 3 years.
Coffee.
Well, you won.
You know, I was going to go with 7 like Bob, but then you mentioned, well, you've been on a road trip with me, and then, that song was never played, so that lost you a point. I'm at 6 now.
Actually, it was when we first left on Rock 102. So
But no one ever sings.
How do you even remember something like that?
because I got a memory like that.
Were we even listening to WAQY?
Yes, we were when we first left because I didn't want to listen to talk radio.
I don't remember that.
All right, move
All right,
along.
you know, if you're being honest about that and it was being played, I'll give you the 7, so long as you promise me you're being honest.
I am being honest.
All right, then it was played during our road trip.
All right.
All right, Dan.
In my selection, along somewhat the lines of what Bob was saying, I always pictured the road trip song is you're going out on a road trip with your friends or your family, somebody where someone says, "Let's go on a road trip," and everyone piles into the car. So you've got to come up with a selection of songs that you can hear over and over. Because I was thinking, pre-streaming and whatever music is always at your hands.
Sure.
So you had to come up with like a CD or a mixtape of songs that you're gonna hear 30 times on your road trip. So it has to be something that you can get into that's going to be upbeat but not so upbeat. This is why I'm deducting a point. It's a little bit too upbeat, so when it's getting later in the road trip, everyone's tired. You're just like, not this song again.
That'll wake you right back up.
Yeah, well, I don't know that it will, or I'll
defeated
exhaust
your own argument with my
No,
own.
I think it will sap your energy because it's too upbeat, and if you're doing it over and over and over again, you've expended so much energy on that song.
Yeah. Does everybody sing the song when you put it on? And
that first time.
The first
second
time,
a few people drop off. Third time, just like, all right, skip.
Okay, skip.
But I still like the song, and I like it. So I think I'm going to give it a 9. So I think it's a good.
Thank you.
After all of that,
I know. I'm actually shocked.
Yeah, really.
Well, I was just saying why it wasn't a perfect score of a 10 because it's a really good selection.
Uh-oh.
All right.
You've been defeated, Ken.
You're all over the market.
So you're not out of it yet.
All over the place, Peter.
That's why I go first.
Yeah, good.
Song number 2.
That would be "Take It Easy" by the Eagles.
It sure would. and it's a great road trip song because it's upbeat enough that everyone's going to sing to it and have a good time, but you're not going to get tired of hearing it, when it's on its 13th trip through the selections.
Okay, Dan is saying it's a great song, so it must be.
You're right.
Okay,
it is.
That myself.
It's just a song that's fun, and Ken was saying off air that Eagles get overplayed, and I agree with that. But this is just something that you're going to have the top down. I also don't see a road trip as somewhere you're trying to get to as fast as possible, so you're slamming the gas down.
Yeah, that's
you're
what I
having
feel.
a good time with your
really.
friends or your family on the trip getting there, and so this is something that the windows are going to be down. You're all singing, you're all having a good time.
Both songs would make my mixtape.
There you go.
Yeah. No, what year
10,
was the Eagles?
What year was that?
72 was their first
Thanks.
single.
This was their first single.
This was their first single.
Written by Jackson Brown and Glenn Frey.
There we go.
Because I happen to have it in front of me.
he knew that off the top of his head.
No, I didn't.
So
I gave it a 10.
So you gave it a 10.
Yes.
All right.
Is it your song, Dan?
It is my song.
So it is.
It's
the
also
Eagles.
the winning song.
It is the Eagles.
Yeah.
And I'm so sick and tired of the Eagles. Amazing.
I mean, I can't help how often it's played.
Amazingly.
That's all your fault.
Amazingly, Don Henley hasn't driven me away yet until he starts performing an Eagles song. But overplayed and oh my! To quote Bob Plass, "Oh my God, Willie," and I just Willie Bob. So
wee.
I was gonna give you a real low score, and then I was listening to it, I started thinking about where I might have heard the song before, other than on
Everywhere.
Wacky.
Yeah, you're going to hear this song 40 times on the road trip across.
Every other hour, it's definitely played on Wacky. It was usually right after Steve Miller, and
it's true.
Yeah, it is true. It's sad but true. But then I remember a show that I watched as a child.
Mr. Rogers.
No.
Yes.
Not
Sesame Street.
Not that.
Okay.
Not that young a child.
Bob Ross.
And
great show.
the song was played and used on that show. Matter of fact, now that I'm thinking of it,
Yeah, but wasn't some crappy third-party version?
it was used on two different shows.
Picture
And the
Pages.
crappy third-party
You gotta
version
get
was on
through.
the second show I just thought of.
What is it?
With a red strobe light.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
All right. So at one point in time, it was used on Knight Rider.
Yep.
All right. But it wasn't by the Eagles. And the thing with Knight Rider, they're all knockoff songs. And some were okay. And
Like
some
the ones
were
you hear in an
horrible.
airport.
Yeah.
Right.
But originally, the show that came to mind where that song was being played, BJ and the Bear, where BJ McKay and his best friend Bear it was a cab over.
What's that show? What is BJ and the Bear
BJ
is
and
the
the
show?
Bear.
It was a show about tractor
Yeah,
trailers.
and
No, but that was the name of the show.
And
BJ
that
and the
was.
Bear, was
Yes,
it?
it was.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I must have been in my room.
he drove a cab over
Listen.
Pete.
Yep.
And they would show the Peterbilt going down the highway, and that song was playing.
They drove a cab over you?
No.
No, I don't know this.
So-
So I'm trying to
Yeah.
follow along.
You know what, Dan? I got control over here.
There we go.
All right. So that brought your score up
Thank you.
because of my fond childhood memories.
36.
Wow.
Yeah, no, not 36. 7.
It brought it up to a
I
7.
brought it up to a 7. I despise the Eagles that much. I did you a favor, my friend.
They despise you too.
Aw.
Go ahead, Mouse.
I'm going to actually say, to me, that's a good song, but I feel like it would make me more mellow, where
Yeah.
I'd almost probably drive off the road. It'd be like too easy for me. So for that, I'm giving it a 7.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
I'll give you some coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But Basha and Bob they complement each other well in here. Bob, you can't shut up, and Basha just gets right to the point.
Right.
I love it.
Like
I'm
me
a
sometimes.
businesswoman. That's why.
Yeah. Well, I'm not no business here, except I have no business to rate this song.
Yeah, get down to business. Bob.
Yeah, business. I gotta say this that you know what? I am kind of overheard that song. I've heard it too much. I've heard it too much. I think a road song is something that you haven't heard it in a long while, and you want, I remember this and I want to sing along with it. So I'm giving that song.
That didn't cross my mind once when this category came up.
No. I like it better than the last song that I voted on. Yeah, Tank Beat On. So I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8.
All right, well, that's
All
good.
right.
Yeah.
Take that, Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm listening to everything that people say, and I just, to make it a good road trip, I don't think it matters how many times you hear it, folks.
No.
I just don't. You say, well, I'm sick of it. I've heard it. I don't think that's the point. The point is when you're driving the car, this is a song that I would turn the radio up for. If I heard it, I would turn it up.
Right.
Some of the songs, quite frankly, I turn them off. I just turn it off.
Like me with the Eagles.
Crank it up to 11 like Spinal Tap? Should
I'm
I
right
put
there
that
with you.
Yeah, if I like the song, and it makes me, when I hear this song, it's almost like a car ad. You know, you can see the ad going through the
bet it has
desert.
been used in a car ad. I don't know
Sure.
for sure, but it will.
I'm sure it has. Yeah.
You can just see it going through Sedona and through the, I mean, I go for a 9. I thought it was a great trip song.
She must need a favor done at the library.
Just let me know how much I owe you later.
You can return that book that you took out years ago.
See, I like it
That
too,
10 cents is on me.
I agree with Bossy on this one because it's
funny.
one of those songs that you like to hear, but if I heard it more than once on a trip, and if it was mixed all the time, I'd be falling asleep. I've done some 24-hour road trips where you're driving for 24 hours. And you don't want to hear that song more than once.
But see, that's what I'm thinking.
It's good at the beginning of a road trip.
When you're on a road trip with a bunch of people, like your song is, if you're driving 24 hours straight and you have, you're rotating your drivers, the driver's going to get up for your song, but also everyone that's trying to sleep is going to wake up to your song,
that's
so you
true.
needed something that's in
That's
the
when
middle there.
you turn it down, you pan to the left, and you have it just in the driver's compartment. I've done that too.
Yeah, I've done that.
You're overthinking this. You keep putting more qualifiers on it every time. Well, if I'm driving 24, well, if I'm driving 2 hours,
Okay.
well, if I'm
giving it a 7.
There we go.
Have we all scored?
Yes.
We have.
That is
Break.
it.
Let's hear from our underwriters and go into song number 3.
All right.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Commercial Distributing Company of Westfield. Now in its 3rd generation of family ownership, Commercial is one of the premier beverage distributors of Western Massachusetts. The Plasek family and the staff of Commercial Distributing wishes you good times throughout the year and urges you to drink responsibly.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes & Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise, all of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646.
Wednesday mornings from 6 till 8, it's Tina Gorman with Wake Up Wednesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, to me. Mama just killed a man trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face Mama, I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me. So you think you can stop me and spit my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
With heavy traffic.
Mom, are we there yet? Mom!
Oh my God!
10 more minutes. 10 more minutes.
Oh my God!
10
That
more
was
minutes.
some
Love it.
trip.
Cookie.
Oh my God! I almost got into a crash.
See, it was a good trip.
Oh.
Bob was getting all,
I was
Bob
in
was
the-
getting all nervous
get
while he
anxiety
was
attack.
driving.
No. That song where
Depends on what
they've
kind of
got,
trip.
you know that part. Da 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 da. Da. I'm going nuts.
That's the
the
whole
cars
point.
are coming in and out. As a driver, I would be going, turn this damn thing off. I can't drive.
If I
and
picture
think-
this song as a road trip song, this is the road trip that I'm thinking about.
Yeah. What is it?
Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you?
They're coming to take me away.
That's right. This is right. Oh, Basha. I don't know. Marsha. Basha.
Oh,
Basha.
is this Basha's song?
Yeah.
I wanted to do a curveball today.
Oh, boy, you certainly did a curveball on this one.
Curveball.
Go ahead and get
Well,
up on your
you know what?
soapbox.
It's curving into the Jersey barrier.
Well, you know what? I had
Defend this song.
I had
Defend
a
it.
ton of songs picked out originally, which one of them was taken, by the way.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And they were happier songs. But I was just thinking and picturing being in a car somewhere like we talked about, like the middle of the night, trying to wake up, and then all of a sudden, like everybody perks up and starts singing at the same time, and then you're driving.
See, I can see that
So,
for
like-
a cross-town trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not like on the road.
Oh, I think
say,
this would
like,
lead to
I would
car accidents.
No.
I think it would.
I can't even think about driving to this song, and the only driving image I get are two cable public access guys in an AMC Pacer driving down the road.
Powder blue.
I figured it'd be a good change up for you guys today.
Well, it is a change-up, but you don't.
I wonder how
expect
many
that.
people got that
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah, the change.
Excellent.
The change.
Party on.
Yeah, the change-up here is
Exactly.
unfortunately a song that is meant. It's an opera. It's an
It
opera.
is an opera song by
It's an
Queen.
opera. Yeah, by Queen, who I love, Queen, but I only love it in the opera or at home. And this is a song that you only want to hear once. Probably, maybe once a lifetime for some people, and it doesn't, and you know it stops and it starts, and I'd be putting my foot on the brake. I would be stopping. There would be this jerking around. Doesn't it seem like
No,
that?
that's how you drive anyway.
Bob's always jerking.
That is so
go
true. It is really
perfect.
true. This is perfect for my
It is
kind of
actually
driving.
perfect for you.
Yeah.
Jack Corsi says he's listening at his desk in Quincy right now, laughing his head off.
Oh my God. Hey, hello
Did
to
Basha
Jack.
score herself?
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
10.
10.
Oh, here it
It's
comes.
official.
Okay.
This is a song that I don't want to hear. I don't even want this played at my funeral.
Really?
The hearse drive. Can you
That's
see the
our
hearse?
next making the list. The songs
Yeah,
played at your funeral.
that's the next making list. But the hearse is going, and
Yeah, and this is somebody who's going to have the Spice Girls played at his funeral.
Spice Girls, all right.
I'm not having the
That's
Spice
our next
Girls.
topic, Bob.
Mine. We'll
Funeral
put that
songs for
in.
Bob.
Funeral songs, yeah. But it's not gonna. No. I don't want to hear. I think that's the last time I'm going to hear that song.
Score, Bob.
Until I see the life story of Queen on the air, and it's being filmed right
Hey,
now.
Bob,
can
I
tell
got
you.
the answer for this one for you.
What
Tell
is
you
it?
what I want. I can't even. I'm going to see if I can do it slowly. Tell you what I want. What I really, really want.
Oh, stop.
Tell you what I want. What I really, really what I want is this song to end. Really, really.
Just did the William Shatner version.
Yeah, that's
And
exactly.
this is why I figured he'd want Spice Girls at his funeral.
Yeah.
901
You're
WSFD
a
Westfield.
perfectly lovely woman. I love your work. You do a great job down
That's the
at the hair salon.
Vivid,
right on Elm Street in Westfield. We'll
Well,
give
we
you a
really
plug.
wanna shoot
Thank you.
it.
Appreciate it.
Because I'm gonna.
Now
give
you're
you,
being nice. Thank you.
Because
Here
I'm
comes
gonna,
the score.
I'm
Here comes
giving
the
you
hammer.
a 4.
All right, I'll take it.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to change it today.
I'm
It's morning.
so sorry. I'm so sorry, Basha. You're so lovely and I'm so cruel.
Yes.
We did warn you about Bob.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I'm
it's okay.
sorry. No,
It's okay. I still love
yeah.
Who's,
Go ahead,
Don't forget, his song is coming
look
up.
like you're going.
My song is coming up.
Kathy,
so you
go
can-
ahead.
All right, I'm next. This has to be one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah,
I
you were
love
singing
it.
along with it.
And I love it. Well, it's one of those lyrics where you're singing the wrong lyrics and you just sing it anyway, and then you find out, wait a minute, that's not what they're saying at all. Anyway, I do love it. I don't think of it as a road song, though. But I
that's my
love,
problem.
Yeah, I love the song, but I don't think of it as whether it's a short trip or a long trip. I absolutely love it, but I can only go with a 6 because it's just to me.
It doesn't belong in a car.
I love it. I love this song, and thank you for playing it because I love listening to it anytime, any day.
Yeah, my problem is it's a theatrical song.
Yeah.
It was designed
It's a
to be a
performance.
theatrical song, like
It's a
opera-ish or theater-ish. And
That's
it
how I live
doesn't-
my life.
I'm just thinking. Exactly. I'm just thinking long trip. You have plenty of time.
Yeah, maybe.
Plenty of time to get
That's a
your mind
stretch for me,
Yeah.
too. Because I love the song and because it's just a classic, I can't give it more than a 7, so I'm going to give it a 7 and just shut up.
It's great. It's a
Thank you,
fabulous
Peter.
song.
So I'm last to score, and like a lot of people have said, it's not a great long road trip, but I could see it like when you're all piling in the car at 2 a.m. Everyone's plastered. And
Where are you going?
Of course, you're the designated driver.
You're
Going to White Castle that time.
So like everyone's singing along, and it's keeping those drunks from throwing up in your car or something like that. So I do love that. I've also selected this song as making the list selection previously, so I'll give it a bonus point for that. So I'm going to give it a 6.
All right, thanks.
Did you go yet, Ken?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you haven't gone yet.
Oh no,
No.
there's one more.
No, yeah.
I thought you went first. Sorry.
No.
Okay, Sorry. Go for it.
I'm nervous with scoring this next point here.
Yes.
He gave you 1 point? Oh, that's not going to help.
No.
Wait a minute.
No, I know I should be nice to Basha, but she's been in here before and she knows how this game works, and she sees how Bob works now. So she's really starting to feel it because she got it easy last time.
And
Bob
she
wasn't
won.
here.
She
Actually won last
No,
time.
she didn't win. She was like second place.
No, I thought I did win.
You were
No,
second
it
place.
It was Peter.
Oh, well, you should have been second place. I didn't even know the song. I said, what did you win with? A Milli Vanilli song. They don't even sing.
That's the point. That's why I won.
It was worst songs to reach number one, right?
Did she win and then somebody else had to pick the song because she couldn't make it the following month? I don't remember now.
I can go back to the scores if you want. In the break, I'll go back to the scores and find the song.
Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, all I know is she did really well the first time
Yeah,
out,
it was really
and she's. I told her, after that, she's not going to get a break with this anymore.
All right.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how pretty she is.
Yes, right.
Hey, I wanted to switch it up today. I did.
Yeah. All right.
So
He's gonna zing you right here.
somebody gave a 6 over here, and you just gave a 6.
Sure.
And just because I
know it's
I
coming.
usually play devil's advocate, I'm going with 6 as well.
All right, fair enough. And that's.
See what I did there?
I do.
Now
I see
I'm
it.
feeling guilty.
I see the switch up there.
It's written all over it in blood.
I see it.
9:05 in the morning. Did we all score?
Yes.
Do you
Okay.
think should I raise my score to a 6 just
you're
to
not.
feel better?
No, once
I
you
feel
vote,
like
that-
such a
and that throws it
curmudgeon
off.
over here.
Throws her all
No.
in.
I'll remember that.
Locked in.
Locked in.
All right, so we
got
are
a
going to
list.
take care of a break that we walked right over, and then we'll hear from our next song.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Bay State Dental. Comprehensive dentistry at 14 convenient locations in Springfield, Chicopee, Longmeadow, West Springfield, Belchertown, East Longmeadow, Ludlow, Northampton, Greenfield, and Wilbraham, as well as 29 Broad Street in Westfield. Bay State Dental makes it a priority to help you achieve and maintain the healthy smile you deserve. On the web at baystatedental.com.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646. Wednesday mornings start off right from 6 to 8 a.m. with Tina Gorman and Wake Up Wednesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. me so mean, you're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
Now, baby, listen, baby, don't you treat me this way, 'cause I'll be back on my feet someday.
Don't care if you do, cause it's understood. You ain't got no money, you just ain't no good.
Well, I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
Well,
don't you come back no more.
What you said?
Don't you come back no more.
I didn't understand
Don't you come back no more.
You can't mean that.
And don't you come back
Oh, now, baby, please.
Don't you come back no more.
Apparently, a bomb was dropped and I missed it because I had my headphones on.
Oh, it was a real good bomb. And, you know, we can say it.
I'm not sure I want to.
But the person who said it can't say it.
Right, yeah.
But it could be said.
I didn't hear it, so that
Right.
will not influence my
Well,
voting.
Did that song just end quick? I mean, did you just end it, or
That's how it is. It's
That's
a single.
How it ends, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, it just ends like that?
Yeah.
All right, Bob,
A lot of
be
it-
quiet.
Oh, his selection.
Be quiet. Don't even start
I only
on
listened
me.
to the first 30 seconds of the song to know I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even start on me, Bob.
yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah,
It's my song, so
Oh.
there, get over it.
Oh, Ray Charles.
actually-
You chose a blind singer
Yeah.
for a road trip song.
Stop it, Bob.
There's nothing wrong with that. Don't discriminate.
All right.
Right
No,
there.
I'm not.
You're getting eye surgery, so
okay,
Stop
yeah.
it.
All right. All
You
right.
have to be.
That's why she
turn
picked
his
it for
mic
you.
up. Turn his mic up. There are-
Nothing. I love Ray Charles.
Are you done now?
Oh!
Yeah. When am I voting?
You're not.
You're last, Bob.
All right, I'll just vote for you. I'll give it a 0. Anyway.
Yeah, no.
No, I picked this for 5 or 6 reasons.
Okay.
I overthought this, which is not a good idea in this group. You don't overthink.
Apparently, I
First of all,
underthought.
the minute Pete said it last week, when he said road trip, it was the first thing that just jumped into my head. So they always say go with your gut feeling, which is not to show up this morning, but I did anyway. So anyway, but first of all, you know, you're talking road trip. What better way to get you in the car and get you going than to be singing "Hit the Road"? I mean, we say it all the time. So that was my first thought. Second thought, or third thought, Ray Charles. Ray Charles made this popular in the early 60s.
We don't play him nearly enough.
Stop it, Bob.
Oh, that's true.
I'm just going to hold it in my hand.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, you know, you can't go wrong with Ray Charles. His songs are all iconic. It was done again later in the 70s by, I think it was Wolfman Jack, was still as popular, and it's still redone today. So it's a song that's held its popularity. So there was another reason. The other reason is, come on, guys, everybody sings this song.
Yeah.
The minute you hear it, you don't know the lyrics. But
You know the
say-
chorus, that's
you
it.
all go- and it does. You can hear people in the car going, "Hit the road,
Right,
Jack,"
right,
and then
right.
it goes
Very
to the
true.
lyrics, and they all. And then it comes
Don't
up
you
again,
come
"Hit
back."
the road, Jack," and it's just got the energy. I don't know if it's going to take me across the country, Peter, but I'm not going across the country.
Where are you going? You're going to
I drive
Ludlow.
Going across the farm.
I go to Southwick and Springfield. That's it. So it takes me that long. I like it. It's a high energy song. It would keep me going, and it's just a fun song for everybody to sing along.
Okay.
So
What year did it come out? What was it?
1963, I want to say,
Yeah.
but I'm not exactly sure. And then it came out again in the 70s. It was redone with Wolfman Jack.
Oh.
So and it's still if you YouTube it, it's done with all different kinds of groups.
Yeah.
So
So you give it a 7?
it's
No.
I heard that, Dan.
She's going to give you
I
the
heard
finger.
that, Dan.
Oh, she's giving it a 1.
Oh.
I'm going with a 10
All right.
because I just love this song. So go for it, Bob.
No, I'm going to go next.
No,
Bob can go around. I'll go around the circle.
Bob has to hold it all in on this one.
See if he can do it.
All right.
I'm going to take my time.
Go ahead, Peter.
No, actually, I love this song, and it's got the right beat. It's got the right tempo. And it's just a good song, and it's a song that everybody grew up with, and that as soon as you hear the first downbeat, you know exactly what it is. There's no question about it.
What'd you say?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to give this song a 9.
Well, and I agree with Pete wholeheartedly, and I think I will give it a 9 as well.
Oh, wow.
You know, when I hear Hit the Road, I'm not thinking about
He's got a script for this
driving.
Do you mean when I hear Hit the Road again?
Oh.
Yeah, really.
I don't think about going out for a drive. I think I'm telling somebody to piss off.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's true.
Right?
Okay.
So when I hear Hit the Road, Jack, I don't think about getting into the car and cruising down to Southwick or Springfield.
All that way.
Yeah.
I'm taking a risk.
Tears are in your eyes. You're going, what did I do wrong?
The way I hear it
take me
is,
back.
you let me take my foot and gently push you through
you out the
door.
door.
You know, don't let the door hit you
I
where the
would
good
never
Lord
do
split
that
you,
to
right?
you, Ken.
So
Never.
yeah, for me, it's just it has nothing to do with driving, and it has everything to do with telling somebody to pound sand.
Okay.
So I still have to be nice because she's Kathy.
Is that how the show works?
6.5.
Oh,
Our first point.
see, he's playing the game
Six.
because he knows what the previous scores were. Now he's
Yeah.
playing the game.
Tanking it.
fair.
Tanking it.
Yeah, tanking it.
Wow.
I'm not taking it. I'm
listen,
making a level. I'm making a level playing field out of everything.
No, see, what I do
and
is-
you came up with a really good reason. I mean, that's a really
Bosh,
good
Exactly.
I always
But-
get my
but-
scores no matter what
reason.
the
That's a
game plan
leaving
is.
song.
But I'm-
it's not a driving song. It's a leaving
No,
song.
I do.
I've scored.
Oh, I do.
I've scored between 6 and 7 the entire game. I've been fair. I've been on a level playing field here.
And now he's literally scored between 6 and 7.
Well, I have to say, Kathy, I actually enjoyed the song. Out of all the songs, I think it was the only one that really got me like bopping around. this
Yeah, I was
morning.
watching Basha Bop.
Yeah, I was kind of
Yeah,
bopping.
yeah.
So I have to say I appreciated that. I didn't have enough coffee this morning, so that was good for me. So I guess if this was a road trip, I'd give it a 9.
Wow.
Ooh.
Nice. Kathy, hot.
Now, Kat,
You know what? It's a female thing. The women usually
Sticking
stick
together.
together.
Yeah.
That happened the last time she was in here.
Kath, I
That's
gotta
why they
say,
came in 1 and 2.
What, Bob?
No. I actually thought about choosing this song. Actually,
Oh my God, we're on the
believe-
same.
no,
That's
well,
painful.
not now that
No
I've heard.
but.
No,
No
now
but.
that I've heard Ken's reaction to it. Really, it's more this song.
boy.
If you really think
There we
about the
go.
lyrics, "Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more." No. It's a freedom song, and for that you're on the road and you're free at last. However,
My name's not even Jack.
Yeah.
Surely we knew that.
So this is a leaving song rather than a road trip song in a way.
Weaving?
It's a weaving song.
Are you weaving?
That's
Yeah,
Thelma and
yeah,
Louise.
it's
It
a
fits
weaving.
perfectly
We've
for the
already
road trip.
established that's how you drive.
But it is, it's a really good road trip song.
Bobbing?
But
But-
I am going to give you, because of Ken, who I
Oh, sure. Blame it on me.
Blame it on
Ken, I think if you've heard this too many times in your life, I just feel bad for you. So I'm feeling bad for him, so I'm going to join him over there. I'm going to give you an 8 rather than the 9 I was planning.
Wow, that's tough.
I'm
hurtful.
giving him,
That's
I'm giving,
hurtful.
that's a,
wait,
no,
wait,
wait a minute.
that's hurtful.
No,
I can't
hit the road, Kathy. Don't you come back
Until
no
next
more.
Tuesday.
Yeah, until next Tuesday.
Oh,
yeah.
you treat me so mean.
Oh, no.
Did we all score?
Yes.
We all did, except
God
for
that's
you,
so
and
good.
then somebody sang "Hit the Road, Jack," and that was it, right?
I never score, Bob.
Oh,
916. Yeah, that was a
On
good
that
one.
note-
collective.
Booyah! Message from our underwriters, and then the next song.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646.
It's Tuesday morning from 6 till 8. Wow, it's Tuesday with Bob Plass.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
I have enough into this.
9:20 and a half. Okay, now, who will I be subtracting points from because I just had to listen to Bruce Springsteen?
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, my God.
And there are so many better road trip songs for Bruce Springsteen than that song.
Oh, no, okay. Now, the reason why I chose this, okay, yes.
I don't get it, please.
Born in the USA, better road trip song.
No.
Explain, Lucy.
Glory Days.
All right.
No.
Dancing in the Dark.
No. I wanted a song that everyone could sing along with. And then when I heard on the radio, on the record, that people couldn't help themselves but sing along with them on the radio.
We all were able to contain ourselves, and no one sang along.
None of us in here sang along to that.
I just think the Hungry Heart part.
Bob, we're not talking about a summer
Peter,
camp song.
you left the room. It was so bad. Definite. The
Pete left the room. Basha's taking selfies. Dan surfing the internet. Come on.
Listen, all right. Would you?
That's it. We finally got her.
Oh, all right. So, okay.
Go,
so
Bob, go.
look. Springsteen wrote that song for the Ramones. Okay, and he actually
they turned it down.
No, and it's not his voice. They made it a little higher. His voice is not that
even
high.
like him singing.
Yeah, what it? No, because they made it higher or whatever than.
So it's auto-tune, which makes it even worse.
Yeah,
that's another point down.
That's a point down.
No, for God's sakes, I'm putting my foot in my mouth here.
Keep talking, Bob.
I want to put it on the.
Okay. Keep going.
Would you?
I'm down to one hand now for points.
All right, here's the song I was going. Here's the song I was going to play. Nibby nobby nooby, nibby nobby nooby da la lo lo.
right,
Good morning, starshine.
Let's see if you can actually do that point.
Zero.
Nibby nobby nooby, nibby.
Let's talk about the song you selected.
Would that have won better?
No, actually, no.
I'm giving myself a 10 because I love the beat. I love the piano. I love the piano in that song. I love it.
All right.
10. And I like to sing along with that song.
All right, I will see that 10, and I definitely won't raise it. Ever since the 1984 and the Born in the USA album, things went downhill for me with the Boss. That whole album was overly commercialized, and it just took away.
This was from his fifth album.
I know that, but
should have stopped at 4.
Because because of the whole experience I had with that album, I just completely became uninterested in Bruce Springsteen. All right, so that's one.
Could you have, if I lied and said it was Billy Joel, would you have?
This would have been a better song.
Exactly. Born to Run.
Born to Run, yeah.
No, I thought about that, but it had a beat very similar to You Were Born to Be Wild, and I thought it was going to make
and
you
know
go
what?
faster.
Cover Me would have been a better.
Cover Me would have been a good song,
Cover
too.
Me would have been awesome.
Yep.
All right, I'd be scoring you better if you did Cover Me.
Because it's a better road trip song.
Yeah. I understand you wanting to sing along to it, but nobody in here wanted to sing along to that.
No one. I couldn't believe it.
And I can't think that I would have anyone in my car that would want to sing along to that. All right, that one really stunk.
Don't go out of your way.
-6.
No, the lowest you can go is 0. We've done that before. Bob got a 0 once.
You're down right where I was with Basha. I can just feel it right now. I'm feeling that.
That wasn't.
Everybody attempts to try to sing my song.
That wasn't a road trip song. It wasn't a cruising song. It wasn't even a car song.
Well, it did talk about leaving and driving away.
Yeah,
right.
I got into.
That's it. That's the only thing that gets a point from me.
But then it turns around and says, "And I went the wrong way." All right, and you definitely went the wrong way with that song, Bob. You get a 4.
This is pre-GPS.
Pre-GPS.
Oh my God, help me.
Basha?
Basha.
You said a 4, sorry, right?
Basha.
I don't know. I feel like I want to be the nice girl today, but not everybody was really nice to me, so I don't know.
She's learning.
Especially Bob.
She's
He's
learning.
vicious. Remember that.
Tell the truth.
I don't know.
It's gonna
hurt
cleanse
Bob.
your palate. It's gonna. You're really.
I'm
Just so
not
you
gonna
remember,
lie,
Bob gave you a 4.
I know, and I really.
I didn't realize that. I gave him. Oh, okay.
For some reason, I just didn't even have any interest during that song.
Yeah.
I apologize. I really apologize.
She was doing
But
selfies.
I was, and
It's like eating a bad hamburger at a
I
restaurant.
apologize. I'm
for
so
God's
sorry. I'm
sakes.
so sorry.
You guys are mean.
So I mean,
Really?
just
Go ahead, shoot me if you will.
I don't know. I was gonna give you a 5, but then you started singing and you lost a point, so it's 4.
Kathy?
Just letting you know.
I love it. I love you.
It's
Good.
interesting, but when I
Kathy.
think of road trip songs, I'm thinking in terms of the singability, the lyrics themselves,
Right.
and the way the song sounds.
Right.
As would I turn it up on the radio?
Right.
No.
Where?
In a word, no.
So, yeah, let me think this over, Bob. No. I would go with a 5. I like the song, but just not as a road trip song. Maybe.
I don't even like the song.
Okay.
And it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the
Kathy,
bill
what'd you
either.
give? Did I miss?
Five.
It doesn't fit the bill for me as a road trip song. It's just not there. I mean, there's so many. There's like 4 other Bruce Springsteen songs that I can pick right off the top of my head that would fit as a cruising song, and maybe a road trip song, and that's not any of them.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
really. I'm gonna, Bob. I can literally, honestly, you know, I grade fair, and I take.
Of course.
I take grief
Go
for
ahead.
that. You're gonna only get a 3, Bob. Unfortunately, I can't give you higher than a 3. You lost 2 points for trying to sing.
What are you trying to sing? That's a trained voice.
You
Just
had me there.
it's early morning.
I
you know.
just, I can't
Nibby,
give,
nobby,
unfortunately, Bob.
nibby,
And you know,
nibby,
even
nobby.
to my own detriment, that I give high scores when they're warranted. This one,
I know.
it doesn't even fit the topic.
Oh.
It was kind of like when we songs Bob Plass will hate.
Yeah.
And he brings in Ave Maria or
Yeah,
something. And I gave him a 0.
Yeah, you know it. Really.
He's like,
really.
oh, this ain't bad.
Well, he hasn't been in a while.
Yeah,
so
this
this
was at
making the list.
This was
So
the
I
coffee
think
shop.
he's a little rusty at this.
Oh, rusty.
It was a song that Bob Plass loved, so I had to give it a 0 because it was completely opposite of the topic.
Yeah. It wasn't Ave Maria, incidentally.
What was it?
Oh, God. Nessun Dorma or something? I don't know.
I
It
don't
was some
remember what
opera
it was.
song.
Anyways,
It was
yeah.
some opera song or something. Yeah. All right, Danny, go ahead.
So besides you two, I think
Shoot if you must, this old gray head.
Besides you two, I think Bruce Springsteen is the most overrated artist on the planet.
Oh, don't tell Pat.
Yeah, I hate them both with a passion. And
Kenny's
as has
agree.
been mentioned, I don't think it was a great road trip song. I would absolutely turn that off or jump out a window if of a moving car if that came on. So you were going to get a 2 just because it had at least a driving reference in it.
Yes.
But then you sang, and everyone's for singing, so it's down to 1.
Would you all change your vote? I'm going under the knife tomorrow. I'll be lying there as the doctor comes close to me, and I'm going to be thinking.
Now he's going
They
dramatic.
gotta
It's
say
too
to
late.
me,
I see
Bob,
how
you
this
should have done that
goes.
at the beginning.
Yeah, scores are tabulated now.
Like at least 10 minutes ago.
Oh
Dear
my
God.
God! Holy God! All right.
One more.
We know who lost.
Well, wait a minute. There's still one more.
I didn't check the numbers, but I'm guessing Bob gave himself a 10, and it took the rest of us to get another 10.
That's true. Oh my God! That's
Well, see, you got 2 10s.
All right, I'm going to win next time. I'm working on the next time. I'll work on the next time.
Love it.
9:29 in the morning. We have
Nibby nobby newbie, nibby nobby newbie, lo 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 lo.
I don't even know that song. I don't even know what you're singing.
Morning
but I don't want
we have one more song,
One more song. Hit it,
and
Peter.
we'll hear that right after a message from our underwriters.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Bay State Dental. Comprehensive dentistry at 14 convenient locations in Springfield, Chicopee, Longmeadow, West Springfield, Belchertown, East Longmeadow, Ludlow, Northampton, Greenfield, and Wilbraham, as well as 29 Broad Street in Westfield. Bay State Dental makes it a priority to help you achieve and maintain the healthy smile you deserve. On the web at baystatedental.com.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646. Discussions of local politics, events, happenings, and miscellany potpourri. Ken's Den, Tuesday, 8 to 10.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
I found out long ago. It's a long way down the holiday road. Holiday road.
just stop.
And that dog that you,
on Bob.
and that dog that you have barking there,
Yes.
it didn't bark through the entire movie.
I know.
Yeah,
a remake.
9:33. Now that was "Holiday Road" by Lindsey Buckingham. It was my song, and I was gonna pick a different song.
Yeah.
But I determined that the other song was a cruising song, not a road trip song. All right, and because I know the difference, you probably saw that I was scoring, thinking that throughout the entire show. Cruising or road trip song. All right, a cruising song you crank up when you get on the highway, like I mentioned. All right, a road trip song makes you think about activities. All right, now my family was smart when I was growing up.
What happened?
Yeah. If you couldn't get somewhere within 2 hours, we weren't going there.
Oh,
Right?
really? So you did a lot of road trips.
Squamish, it was the edge of it.
Then came along National Lampoon's Vacation,
Yes.
and I saw what could have possibly have happened and what I missed out on. All right, whenever I hear road trip, I think about lugging Aunt Edna's corpse on top of the American truckster wagon.
Holy mother!
That's going to be me.
And whenever you hear the song, you think about how Clark W. Griswold punched that moose after driving 2,500 miles with his family. All right? So I don't have a personal road trip song because I prefer to fly. All right?
I'll second that.
No, God created Boeing so I wouldn't have to drive across the country. But when I think of road trip and songs because of road trips, I think of Holiday Road. I mean, that's automatically a 10 for me.
Automatically.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Has to
No
be.
questions asked.
Yeah, that is that makes you think road trip when you hear that song.
What it made me think of was, I have no idea what this song is. I don't know if I've ever heard it. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, this was in the National Lampoon's movie. So I've seen all of those and it was apparently in all of them.
This
still didn't know it.
This was,
and it would never make my
every
list.
driving scene that was in. They used that riff.
Yeah, apparently, but I didn't recognize it. So for me, it would never make my track list of taking a road trip. It does
a
have
generational
It does
thing.
have
we need
like
to get
that.
you out more.
Apparently, I
like
need to
a
get out in the car with this song.
Yeah.
It does fit the topic, so it's not gonna. I'm not gonna tank it or anything like that. But I would never sing along to that song. It wouldn't get me up in the car. I'll give it a 6.
I don't even sing along to it because I don't know all the lyrics.
So
I can't tell what they are.
Holiday Road.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I thought this was singing day.
I originally thought it was another song that I was going to pick, which was "Life Was a Highway." But
That's a good song, too.
That was my original song. So now I'm almost thinking I should have went with my gut instinct. I'll remember that
always.
next time.
Told you, gut.
But
Yeah.
anyhow, because that does have reference to the National Lampoons, for that reason, I'm going to give it an 8.
Ooh.
Not bad.
No, see.
Only because it wouldn't be like a normal set song on my set list. For that
It
reason.
shouldn't be on anyone's set
Okay,
list.
all right. Well, I'm putting that out there for the record.
No,
But
yeah.
I did enjoy all those movies.
Well, and they were movies. They weren't made for. That song was written to sound like a road trip song, right?
Yep.
And was it written for everybody to sing along in a road trip?
I know you were bobbing your head to it when it was playing.
I was, and there was
He
a
was
riff
watching
in there
you.
that I kind of liked. Except I wouldn't be able to sing along with it. I could sing along. Everybody's got a hungry heart.
It's too late for that. Bob.
Everybody's got
Scores are in. Move along.
All right, I'm
Move
giving
along.
you. I'm giving you a.
9:36. Come on.
It's a lousy song. It's a 6.
Oh, he's tanking because the
sorry.
gameplay now.
Yeah, that's gameplay.
He's thinking.
Yeah.
It's up to me.
No.
There's 2 more scores.
My
but
turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I actually liked it. I liked the rhythm. I liked.
Could
the
you
beat.
sing
I
it
liked
right
the
now?
fun.
Let's hear that.
No,
You can't even remember
I
the
don't
tune.
think any of us want
I
to sing.
can't, but I'm not. I'm not
Except for you.
familiar. But it doesn't mean I still wouldn't listen to it and turn it up. I got to go with at least an 8.
Wow,
I mean,
well, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
All right.
Kath.
Yeah, I liked it.
I need to consult the family road trip.
Yeah.
Well, I think Normie will understand when he sees the note we pin on Edna's sleeve.
Sure, Clark. He left his dead mother tied to a lawn chair in his backyard. I'm sure he won't mind.
Look, it's all over and done with. We'll
find a place to stay for the night and we'll start fresh in the morning. It's fine.
I don't want to be in the car anymore. I want to go home. I don't want to go to Wally World.
Is this edited?
Mark, under the circumstances,
Yeah, I'm getting out of it right
mind
now.
if we just went home.
I'd be fine if we just went home.
Yeah.
You want to know what I think? I think you're in the head.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to have fun, and you're going to have fun.
Exactly.
We're all going to have so much flipping fun. You're going to be whistling zippity-doo-dah out of your...
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to have...
pilgrimage to see a moose.
I know, that was, it was coming.
Yeah, it was coming. I did the edited version there for
Yes,
you.
I know.
All right.
The ultimate road trip movie, and the theme song of the movie was this song.
Yes.
I mean, it didn't matter which season
Yeah,
you're in.
it's true.
It was the theme song. So that, since the mid 80s, has kind of been the road trip theme. So I'm going to give it a 9.5.
Wow.
Good for
It's
you.
the road trip theme, man. Yeah.
Oh, that none of
multiple
us
generations.
None of us could sing.
Doesn't
None
make
of
a
us can
difference.
But we all
remember.
know it.
You can't sing Bohemian Rhapsody either.
No.
I sing it all the time.
I tried.
did.
But I can do nibby nobby doobie nibby nobby doobie dub.
So not quite the or going into break.
Someone's lagging there.
Yeah.
All right, so we are all scored. We are all in. 9:39. Let's
Dan didn't give us scores.
I did. I went first.
What? Oh yeah. What was that score? I
Can I play my road,
what I did-
another
I did
road trip
6, I
song?
think.
You
Yeah,
know,
six.
I want to
I did
go
6.
in the beep beep while we tabulate, and then when we come back, we'll do the score because then I have to kick Basha out of here.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we
Somebody
go.
has to work around here.
Yeah.
While riding in my Cadillac, what to my surprise, a little Nash Rambler was following me about 1/3 my size. The guy must have wanted to pass me out as he kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. I pushed my foot down to the floor to give the guy the shake. But the little Nash Rambler stayed right behind. He still had on his brake. He must have thought his car had more guts as he kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. My car went into passing gear and we took off with Gus. Soon we were doing 90, must have left him in the dust. When I peeked in the mirror of my car, I couldn't believe my eyes. The little Nash Rambler was right behind. I think that guy could fly. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. Now we're doing 110. This certainly was a race. For a Rambler to pass a caddy would be a big disgrace. The guy must have wanted to pass me out as he kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. Now we're doing 120 as fast as I could go. The Rambler pulled alongside of me as if we're going slow. The fella rolled down his window and yelled for me to hear, "Hey buddy, how can I get this car out of second gear?"
Underwriting for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here. Underwriting for community radio is provided by the YMCA of Greater Westfield. Every day, the YMCA strengthens the community through programs and services focused on youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. For all the Y's many programs and services, visit us on the web at www.westfieldymca.org. The YMCA, 67 Court Street in downtown Westfield. We're more than a gym. We're a cause. We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646.
Discussions of local politics, events, happenings, and miscellany potpourri. That's what you'll find on Ken's Den, Tuesdays from 8 till 10.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
WSKB 89.5, like you just heard the man say. Dan, do we have scores?
We do. I think it's no surprise to everyone that Bob got the lowest score at 27.
Yay!
But there was a tight race at the top for the top.
Out of 50, Bob.
Well, no, it's more than 50.
Oh, yeah, there's 6 of us. 60. Sorry. I'm looking at 5 people in front of me.
60.
Pete, though,
60.
did come in pretty close with a 50, but Kathy wins again with a 51.5.
51.5.
What are you kidding me? Oh,
And,
no.
The half.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
half.
Hit the road, Jack. Actually won it.
Bob was the most difficult scorer, and Kathy was the most generous in her scoring.
Oh my word.
Thank you
Who came
all.
right in the
Thank
middle
you
there?
all.
Well, Ken and I came in very close. He got a 47.5, and I got a 48.
So the
So who's close?
And just for a frame of reference, you got a 27. So
We will keep reminding you of that every time we play.
Hit the Road Jack by Ray Charles wins.
that's right.
So you and I were second and third, the
No,
Kathy?
third and fourth. Kathy and then Pete.
Oh, okay. And how many points separated the two?
Between top, it was 1.5 points.
Wow.
So that
How much did
point,
Basha beat Bob by?
that point half didn't do
Basha
anything.
beat
No.
Bob by 12 points.
Yeah.
Bohemian
I just wanted to point that out.
Bohemian Rhapsody came in at what?
27.
Bohemian
No, I
Rhapsody
came in
came in
at
at 39.
39, yeah.
39, higher than me.
Yes.
Well higher than you.
Oh my God!
I want to make
An
sure
entire
that
person
there was
more.
separation.
Who's the next
my
one? At,
song.
who's above the
Then
Bohemian?
Ken and I came in.
Well, what was the song?
Ken came in with Holiday Road at 47.5, and then I came in with 48 with Take It Easy.
Take It Easy, and the real winner, Kathy.
So
Though I will say,
Congratulations.
So, Bob, we're going to give Kathy a chance to gloat in just a minute or so. I want to point something out to Basha. As promised, all right, 9:45. You look at the clock on the wall.
Yeah, right there.
So I brought you at 9:45.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
I
for
really
coming in and
appreciate
playing.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me
Well,
again.
tell
I
where we
always have
can
a
all
blast
see.
here.
We can see Basha down at Vivid Hair Salon, which is right down there on Elm Street.
Yep, 99 Elm Street, right across the street from the Gas and Electric.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep,
And you
come
have
visit me sometime.
nails and hair and.
We got a full service hair salon, so we can help you with all your hair needs. Right now it's back to school, so we're a little bit crazy when reason why
busy.
we go to school.
Oh, sure.
Go back to work
Yeah.
right now for all the kids going back. So
Terrific.
All right,
Like, come visit me
so I
sometime.
guess you're going to do this again sometime.
I'm sure I will.
Oh, please
All right.
come
I'm
back.
sure I will. I always have a blast with you guys. I just want to say thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great
Even
day.
for
and
my
enjoy
4?
it. You know what? Even for your 4, Bob. Even for your 4.
Do I owe you a quarter of Pete?
No, we're done.
Okay, good. All right, so we're just
Thanks,
going to
boss.
keep talking, and
Okay.
you can do whatever you want.
All right, got it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.
I was-
Take
You
care.
too.
I was
Bye,
going to
Basha.
say for this topic.
You know, I'm so glad she's not on the microphone anymore because we really need to talk about her. Oh, wait a minute, she's still in the room. Oh, silly me.
For this topic, I couldn't pick
This
one that
topic,
was
this
just
topic was wide open.
I couldn't pick just one song, but Tom Petty's the album that Free Falling's on.
Yep.
If you don't have time to
Yep.
make your own mixtape or anything, good to see you. You can just put on that CD on repeat, and you can just go on a long road trip and just keep
With
playing.
Tom
nonstop.
Tom Petty.
Yeah, Full Moon Fever,
Tom
that
Petty.
album. Like, you can just
That's another one I would just change the
see.
channel on.
I could just ride and just put it on loop and go.
Yeah.
Okay, I could put the Black Album by Metallica
Oh, yeah.
on, and that I could listen to that whole thing
Yeah.
going down the road.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could listen to the soundtrack to Oklahoma.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Yeah.
Metallica. I thought you was going to agree with Metallica.
Dan and I agree on that.
my-
then.
Yeah,
Danny
Metallica
Nason,
would be a great.
Danny Nason weighed in with this one.
Yeah,
is that?
I can see that. Yep. I can see that.
What is this?
It's Magic Carpet Ride. I used to as an example for Hammond B3 back a few months ago.
Oh, this is very good. Well, how about like Obladi Oblada, Life Goes On?
Oh, yeah, that's the name of the song. That's the name of the song, Obladi Oblada.
This is another one of my picks, too.
I thought Kathy was going to pick some Beatles. I was almost starting
War.
Yeah.
War with Eric Burden.
Yeah, this would have been good.
Yep. That would have been a good one.
Oh, that would
too.
be, yeah. How about Magic Woman or any of those Santana songs then?
Oh, yeah, Santana would have been very good.
You know what? Dan and I are agreeing on something. See if you have Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Sandman.
That's not the one.
Not
little different.
Not Mr. Sandman. Enter Sandman.
This would get Jack Corsi's vote.
Yep.
It's a little build-up.
Isn't that nice, Bob?
I like that, but I'm not driving. I'm driving out of that.
There we go, Bob. Ready?
How far in do you think we lose them? Ready now.
Can you imagine going down the highway to that?
Ooh, that would get it. Yeah.
Sounds like a flat tire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You just want to put that pedal to the metal, don't you?
You do. You want to put your hood down, and you want to get the neighbors awake.
Hopefully your hood's already down. I don't know why you're driving with your hood up. I gotta believe there's a rule against that. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, really? Well, shut up.
Easily. This entire album, you could just
for sure.
right from here to Boston without a problem.
But again, this would be like during the daytime. Like if you're traveling overnight or something like that, and you got people trying to sleep in the car. You're not going to be rocking the Metallica, head banging along.
Wait a minute. I don't listen to Metallica all the time, but when I do, all of my neighbors listen to Metallica too.
Oh, that's exactly that.
See now, that's a cruising song.
Yeah, this is a cruising down the road song.
Yeah, this is good.
When you get rolling. You know what the song is?
Yeah. What's that? Wasn't there a song with Huey Lewis and Gwyneth Paltrow from the movie Duets where they're cruising?
This isn't it.
No, I know that's not it. No, but I'm just trying to think of it now.
All right,
it didn't come up in my brain.
Name
when
that
we were
tune.
doing that.
AC/DC.
Yeah, what song though?
I know the song.
Oh, it's evading me.
I have no idea.
Shoot.
I'm clueless, which isn't unusual.
It's all Huey Lewis in the news?
No, it's AC/DC.
Robert Plant?
No, this is AC/DC.
Oh, AC/DC.
You can't tell by the voice?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Which actually ACD falls in right behind Bruce Springsteen in overrated artists.
Oh, is that?
in my list. If I got to make my list.
Have you got it?
See, it was coming to me. I had Shoot.
Shoot to Thrill. Great
I had
German
Shoot
song.
in there. And unfortunately, I then started getting the AC/DC tune with the bagpipes in my head. And
would you look up the Andrews Sisters, Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree? I think that might be.
dear God,
Try that one.
please,
No, I mean,
Please, no.
like there are people that do not want to have all this heavy metal or this electric.
Yeah, and they're in retirement communities now.
Hey, watch it.
I didn't call them senior citizens.
I would not want to listen to this. Oh, yeah, don't say senior citizens.
Wait a minute.
You know what?
No, wait a minute. You let it go a little bit.
I drive a Cadillac sedan with a vinyl roof, and I wouldn't listen to this.
No, listen to this. Here it comes now. Here's it.
That's what we're waiting for?
No, that's what's
Finally, we got to it.
we haven't got to the.
Over.
Here we go.
Be sure, very, very sure
Of me. Here we go.
I keep
Under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No.
I don't see this as a driving song, though.
Don't see.
Yeah.
See, we're not going on any road trip. You kids are not getting in my car ever. Ever. We're not even going. We are not even going downtown. I'm not going to ever give you a ride anywhere.
Not even a trip to the Athenaeum?
No. Hey, there's a great movie you got to see. The Guernsey Literary and
You talked about that
Potato
earlier. I
Peel
heard that. Yeah.
Pie Society on Netflix. It's all about a reading group.
Oh, yeah.
It's lovely. It's a lovely, lovely story. Yeah.
And currently, the movie Sausage Fest is shown for free on the FX channel.
It's wonderful. Hey,
Oh
Kath.
my God!
Hey, what?
Who the
Hey, what,
hell
Bob?
cares?
Kathy's got it. Not getting back to making the list. What's our choice for the next time? And when do
I
we
don't
meet
know.
again?
The
When?
pressure's on.
Yeah. When is our
pressure's
next 5? We meet every month that has 5 weeks in it, right?
No, not always.
Not always. Some
No,
weeks-
if there's a month where we have a slow guest or something.
Yeah, sure. Oh, we got.
As opposed to a fast
guest.
Yes, right.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it will be in October. I don't
Day
know.
before Halloween.
So I have 2.
Oh, good.
Spooky songs.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I actually have it scheduled. Yeah, for the 30th.
October 30th. What do we got, Kath?
gotta think about it.
I have to think this over, Bob. This takes.
See,
great-
I'm prepared.
Great.
If I ever
You gotta- you
win
have a
again,
month and a
I'm
half.
prepared.
And you're going to win this time.
You have a month and a half, so.
I know the pressure.
Oh gosh. Okay.
pressure
I
is
cannot
just
wait. But I'm going to have to
above my head.
research for a month because look, my weekly.
Yeah, after coming up with Bruce Springsteen, you need more time, don't
Yes,
you?
exactly. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to take you both on a side trip to down in New York City, or get the DVD for Bruce Springsteen on Broadway, which is going to be actually on on TV soon. But the Bruce Springsteen on Broadway won a Tony and everything.
When that's on TV, I might watch Big Brother.
Terrible.
You know, I appreciate you saying you might bring us down for a road trip to New York for that, but honestly, I'd much rather take the train down.
Oh,
Yes.
so we could do train
midnight
songs.
train to Georgia?
We could train.
Would that change the music?
Yes. Oh, definitely. Train song?
Yeah, you'd have the
Right,
music that you'd
right,
listen to
right.
while you're on a choo-choo.
Yeah. The
all I can think
Atchison,
of peanuts
Topeka.
on the
Don't-
railroad
he'll
track.
start singing Chattanooga.
I've been working on the railroad.
Sing that in my house a lot, too.
all the
Yeah.
live long. Hey, wait a minute. You know what? We didn't do those road trip songs we did not do 10 beer bottles on the wall, There's
It's not how it goes.
10 bottles of beer. 10 bottles of
beer on the
beer.
wall.
10 bottles of beer on the wall.
Take one down, you pass it around. 9 bottles of beer on
What's
the wall.
another one of those songs as a kid? You as a mother.
We had a million of them.
Well, pick
Roll
another
Me
one.
Over in the Clover.
Roll me
John,
over in the clover.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
You know what? His name is actually my name, too.
Is it?
It is, yeah. I changed it
So
legally.
does everybody shout whenever you go out?
Yep, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
She requires that ought to be a song.
I think
500 miles right there.
Yeah, I thought about this
500
song.
miles.
I thought about it.
Great song.
Passed it along. I didn't. You'd like this song once or twice on a car trip. You don't want to hear it more than that.
I've heard it on Sirius XM more than once.
I had the
No, I
same.
know you hear it, but if you're on a car trip, I don't think I'd want to hear that song more than once or
I
twice.
had the same person singing that at karaoke every week, and
It's fun, but it's tiring.
Well,
yeah,
what about
that's another song that I could do without.
like Neil Diamond's "Sweet Caroline,"
Bum, bum, bum.
and we're driving along singing that. That doesn't work either.
No, no, not
What if
great.
I did the soundtrack to Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain?
Okay.
Don't throw bouquets.
You'd have a
at
fight on your
me.
hands, Bob.
Yeah. Jesus.
Bob, what on earth did you have this morning?
Well, I didn't have a winning song.
He's trying to make up for it with a lot of other bad choices.
hey, Kathy, you know what?
What?
I think it might be a little sore.
What?
Dirty perky shark.
My favorite. My favorite.
Oh, I love that. That's exactly right. That's exactly what I'm feeling.
9:57 in the morning. I want to thank you guys for coming in and playing, making the list.
We loved it.
Thank you.
We loved it. Thank you for having us.
I want to also thank our listening and viewing audience. Thanks for giving us 2 hours of your life you will never, ever, ever get back. Next week, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I do know that
You're on the green, I think.
I don't
It's
know yet.
Tuesday.
We're not gonna,
maybe.
We're not
I think
gonna,
we are, yeah.
we're-
I think we are.
But I'm not going to say anything about it officially until it's official.
All right.
Dan, I do know that in 2 weeks you're back in.
Back in again.
Oh, Dan, I won't be here
Repetitive.
maybe for your for the 2 weeks to talk
Oh,
books.
yeah.
Oh, you know what?
I might be able
I'll
to
just
comment.
talk Big Brother then instead of books.
I'll bring in all our Braille books.
Oh, stop it, you guys.
3 weeks from now, Chef John Slattery will be in his house. We'll talk about the food fest that we just enjoyed this past weekend. And 4 weeks from now, car guy Mark Whitney will be in here. You know, I'm also going to have Matt Emershai stop in because the three of us are now kind of caddy people. And we're going to talk about the history of Cadillac.
Okay.
I think that'll be fun. Pete, thanks for running the board. 9:58. That's all I have. I'll catch you next week.
Bombadita, 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 happy trails to you. Bombadita, 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 bombadita. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and think about sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again.